guys? It's your boy Jay King from Unity News, King Studios. Here it has say, let's see, Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm here to talk about the movie Selma.
May I have a word?
There's no word to be had.
The people. The people. The people. The people. The people. The people.
There are 70 million people watching.
These pictures are going around the world.
We must make a massive demonstration.
White, black, and otherwise. Come to Selma.
I heard about the attack of innocent people. I couldn't just stand by.
Looks like an army out there.
This revolution goes on and on. This revolution goes on and on.
Mine eyes have seen the glory, 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 hallelujah.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
Movie directed by Audrey Giovanni, and it's a great film. It took years to make. I heard that once Steven Spielberg was, supposed to be on the project, and there's a bunch of things that been going left and right with it, boom, boom, boom. But it finally got made, and believe it or not, this is the first theatrical release of any type of Martin Luther King movie. All the other ones were always either directed to television or DVD or whatever. You got my man David Oyelowo, who did a fantastic job. He deserves an Oscar nomination. I mean, how can you, a lot of people are saying that this is the most whitest Oscars that we're about to have here, okay? I'm still gonna watch it, but come on. This movie is also nominated for Best Picture, and also the song Glory with Common and John Legend is nominated for other things. But this movie takes place, it takes place right after the I Have a Dream speech. It takes place after the Nobel Peace Prize, and you have this battle, between King and President Johnson. And then there's a lot of, controversy around that, with saying that President LBJ wasn't that big of a jerk. It was the capital, the people, the government, all that was what he had to go through. He couldn't just sign a paper and then boom, say, well, black people are allowed to vote. But other than that, though, it is about, the march to Selma, Alabama, to get black people the right to vote. Other than that, this movie is great. It talks about King in a way that we never have seen King being portrayed in film. I love the fact that it doesn't make him look like a god. It doesn't make him look godlike or, superior, perfect type person like how people always try to talk about Martin Luther King as. But it shows a human side of him. It shows him in moments where he's almost like he doesn't know what to do. It's show him in moments where he does need help from other people. He wasn't always the guy that knew everything. I love the fact how they had the people who were around King, this team that he had with him. How the way they just show the light on them also. But other than that, though, David Oyelowo's performance was Oscar worthy as Dr. King. Even though some people say, well, he doesn't look a darn thing like Dr. King, J. King. What's up with that? He doesn't look like. I understand that, but for a biopic film, you don't never have to always 100% look like the actor. Now, Brad Cooper in American Sniper, buffed up for Chris Kyle. David Oyelowo, he's just a dark-skinned version of Martin Luther King. That's all it is. He's just a dark-skinned version, but he did the tone, the speech that he was giving, it was close. It was David Oyelowo's and this Martin Luther King speech. David Oyelowo's speech was right, how the way he did it. You felt the chills coming through your body. It was did it good, and they didn't really use a lot of King's speeches. Some of the speeches were actually something that was a reference to Dr. King's speech. You know, I'm glad that, you know, I believe his family was down with this film. You know, they own the rights to all of his speeches, and the story came out that his daughter was going against her brothers. I don't know, totally off topic. But anyway, this movie was amazing. I mean, it really shows you how things were at that time, you know, how tough it is. And I mean, a lot of us take stuff for granted. Middle schools, high school, college, it should be shown. I mean, everybody needs to go see this movie. This movie deserves more Oscar nominations. Miss Durrani, she did an awesome job directing this film. Like I said, 2014 was the year of female directors. So go see Selma. Go see it. Go see it. Stop what you're doing right now. Go see it. It's almost better than Spike Lee's Malcolm X movie. I mean, I don't think there would never be another good Malcolm X other than Denzel Washington. There probably will be somebody that will direct another Martin Luther King film that will be better than this. I ain't gonna lie, it'll probably be a little bit better than this. You know, the Selma part, you know, just that part right there. You know, so other than that though, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10. Great movie. It makes you sad, it makes you happy, it makes you inspired and all that stuff, you know, want to do better out there. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Unity News and King of Kings Studios, and just comment, what do you think of the Selma movie? What do you think of how it brought Martin Luther King's legacy on the big screen for the first time? Peace.